Hey guys, Eric here, and in today's guest video, we're going to be taking a look at something a little bit different. It has rotating machine guns, a pivoting cannon, it can blow smoke out the exhaust, it lights up, and so much more. Now, it's not a statue, but you can display it. It's the remote control Justice League Batmobile by Mattel. This thing is so much fun. Stay tuned. We're going to run through all the features and take a closer look. Alright, so this is the Batmobile. This is basically how it comes out of the box. There is some small assembly required. You do need to put on things like the machine guns and the cannon, and these top wings up here need to be assembled. Also, it comes with a bottle of liquid, which is used in the exhaust to create the smoke effect. I'll show you more of that later on in the video. Also, it comes with a 6-inch Batman figure. You can put him in the cockpit to make it look like he's driving the car. I'm not into figures, so I have no need for that. Also, the bottom of the box acts as a display stand, if you can see what the car is resting on right now. The display stand is cool. It looks really good, but it is made out of the box material, which is cardboard. Also, the rocks in the front are made out of plastic, so I went ahead and made my own custom stand. I'm going to switch it up to that and show you what that looks like. Alright, so this is the custom base I made for it. First thing you'll notice is it's a lot higher up in the air, so you get a better viewing angle of the actual Batmobile, which is good for me because I have it up high on my bookcase. The base, as I mentioned, is made out of wood. It's solid, unlike the cardboard one that it comes with. It's a nice option, but it's a little too flimsy for display purposes. I kept the same concept with the rocks in the front holding up the car, except now they're made out of clay and they're painted to look all textured, so it's a much better improvement over what it comes with. So this is a remote control car. You can control it from your phone or tablet through an app, either Apple or Android. So enough about the base. Let's look at all the cool features this thing comes with, and later on in the video, we're actually going to drive it and see what this thing can do. So hang on. Okay, so first up, you need to download the app to access the steering and controls. It connects over Wi-Fi and has a range of about up to 65 feet, so you can drive this pretty far without losing connection. Under the Batmobile, you have an on-off switch, so if you power it on. So one of the first features, as you can hear, it has engine sounds. They're very loud, and they're probably my only gripe with this piece is that you can't lower them or turn them off. Looking at the app's interface, you have two different views. We have this 3D render of the Batmobile, which is spinning around right now. It looks really cool. Also in the top right-hand corner, if we switch on the camera icon, so now you have a POV camera inside the cockpit, which lets you see what the driver sees as you're driving the car. It's a really cool feature. I'll show you more of that when we take this outside for a drive. Next, the Batmobile can be put into what they call jump mode or off-road mode. You have this hydraulic lift that raises the car for better aim of the weapon. So if we hit this button here, it's going to raise the car. I'll show you what that's doing if we press it again. Taking a look at the cannon, you can hit this button here and it'll raise and lower it. So if we hit the cannon button, lowers it, hit it again on the app, raises it. You could also shoot the cannon to make it make sound effects. So if we hit the first button here, it shoots off the cannon. You can also control the machine gun. So if we hit this button, it rotates the machine guns in the front. The longer you hold down the button, the more they shoot. Then the last button is going to be for the missiles. If you press this, you can see on the 3D render spinning around. It lights up the missiles in the front. They don't really shoot, it's just all pretend, but it's pretty cool. So you have the three missile buttons here for the missiles in the front, the machine gun, missiles, cannon, lower the cannon, hydraulics. And then last, one of my favorite effects is the smoke effect. If we hit this button right here, it's going to shoot smoke out the exhaust, so let me show you that real quick. Okay, so taking a look at the back of the Batmobile, you have this little area in the back where that you could flip open. This is where the liquid's going to go in for the smoke effect on the exhaust. You take your bottle, you put in a few drops of liquid, close it back up. Then on the app, you're going to have this cloud icon here, and if we hit the cloud icon, smoke starts to come out the back. You also see that the exhaust lit up red. It's really cool. I mean, come on, how fun is that? That's awesome. Look at that. That is so cool. And then you hit the cloud icon again to shut it off. All right, we'll do it one more time. Turn it on. Also, while you're driving the Batmobile, I noticed that the smoke will come on by itself every once in a while, which is also a neat little feature. And I'm going to shut it off. Okay, so taking a look at the Batmobile, this is 1/10 scale. This happens to be my favorite version of the Batmobile. Well, actually, the Batman vs. Superman is my favorite. This one's very similar, though. They just added the missiles in the front, the machine guns, and the cannon to where the BVS Batmobile has a more cleaner look without all the weaponry going on. In terms of Batmobiles for display purposes, if you're looking for something with this design, Prime 1 was making a BVS Batmobile, but the project got canceled. They did make an Arkham Batmobile that came out really good, so I was really looking forward to seeing that BVS Batmobile, but I guess we'll never get to see that now. So in terms of for display purposes, if you're looking for, that Justice League or BVS style Batmobile, this is probably your best option in terms of the quality and how accurate it is to the movie. I wouldn't say it's 100% accurate to the movie, but it's right up there, maybe like 90% accurate to the movie. So taking a close look at everything, we have the LEDs in the front here for the headlights that light up. The light up fog lights. You have the front missile launchers here. Really nice work with the paint. I really like that color. So now if you rotate the wheels, everything does rotate and sync together. So if you're driving the car and you turn left or right, the missiles and the machine guns are all turning with the car together. Coming around the side here, it's a better look at the machine guns. Got some decals along the side. Some mechanical stuff going on there. So now on the side here, it's a little compartment that comes off, it screws on, and this is where your rechargeable battery is going to be. It takes about 30 minutes to fully charge the battery, and with that 30 minutes of charge time, you get 30 minutes of run time, so you can drive this around for about 30 minutes before the battery goes dead. Over here we have some more decals, some missiles. The decal that says no step. You have the armored wheels in the back, as well as the armored wheels in the front. The wheels are a rubbery material. They are a little bit squishy. Coming up top, some really nice curves in this design of the Batmobile. It's one of the things I like about it. It's very sleek looking. So look at the cannon that pivots up and down. You got the split windshield, which is half armored to control the cannon. You have the top wing spoiler. So now this hatch does open up. You have a little flap here. Just flip it open. Hey, Batman. So if you look above Batman's right shoulder, you'll see a little camera lens there. That's the camera for the POV. So as you're driving the car, you can see on your tablet or phone's screen of what the car looks like as you're driving. When we take this outside later, I'll show you more on that. So looks like you're actually driving the car from your phone. It's pretty cool. The Batman figure does come out. It's a little bit of a tight fit. Okay, so looking inside the car, you have the bucket seat. There's that camera lens again. We have that light up instrumental panel that lights up with the headlights. His steering wheel, which does move as the wheels move. You have his gear shift knob and some other buttons going on down there. Taking a look at the rear of the car. The car weighs actually about 15 pounds, by the way. It's a pretty heavy car, but for a car that's this heavy, it's actually very fast on the road. So here's a look at the rear. You have that rear exhaust that lights up and shoots out the smoke. You have the exhaust pipes, a little bit of a paint app to make them look like they're hot. Overall, this thing's really cool looking in person. Some really nice details going on. Give you one last look and then we'll take this out and show you how fast it goes and watch it maneuver around, do some turns, show off that POV camera. Okay, so we're outside now. All right, so as you can see, this thing is super fun. Whether you're a kid or an adult, it's perfect for either one. Whether you want to play with it or just display it as a collector, it's perfect for any age range. Now, this did come out a few years ago. It retailed for about $250. I just picked it up last year. I paid, I think, maybe $125. I got it right before Christmas time. They were having a whole bunch of sales. So if you're in the market for it, definitely do some shopping around. You can get a good deal on it. It's worth picking it up. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching, and until next time.
Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.